welcome to Scene of the Crime. How is everyone doing tonight? Who's in the mood for a little murder? Yeah! Good, it's the same people that clapped for how are they doing tonight. We are about to present to you a never-before-seen, completely improvised murder mystery inspired by the works of Agatha Christie. Who's a fan of Agatha Christie? You like her? A few people. She's good. She's good. We'll see. Excellent. The way the show will work is, it is a show in 2 acts. At the end of the first act, we'll take a 10-minute intermission, which you can go out to the coffee shop and imbibe in half-price cocktails, wine cocktails, I should say, and beer from our lovely coffee shop bar. The lights will go down at intermission. The cast will clear the stage. When it comes back up, no one will be here. That's your cue to go and have an intermission. Don't sit waiting for more show. You'll have 10 minutes of waiting. Great. To get our show inspired tonight, I need a few things from you guys. First off, you'll notice I have a deck of cards here. It is a normal deck of cards. It's got aces, kings, jacks, tens, and the like. However, there are only 4 cards I'm interested in. And they are these 4. One of them says train. One of them says ship. One of them says estate. And one of them is a king. Okay. I see the cards. All right, well, we're going to pretend that the ace says hotel. I'm not a magician. So, these 4 cards will represent, one of them will represent the location where a murder will take place. I will simply mix these up, and I will need help. You, ma'am, can I get you to pick a card for me? Any card. Choose wisely. And it's the ace! Which means hotel! Hotel. So our murder mystery tonight will take place in a hotel. Now I need to know from you guys, where in the world is this hotel located? Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo. I like it. Monte Carlo, where the rich and famous gamble their lives away. All right. A hotel in Monte Carlo. There's one other thing I need from you tonight to inspire our story. I need to know the method of murder. How will our victim be killed tonight?
Travel soap.
You've clearly never been to Monte Carlo. So there's great. I heard strangulation down here, so we'll take strangulation. Okay. The scene is set for a hotel in Monte Carlo. Our victim is killed by strangulation. With those suggestions, ladies and gentlemen, we present Scene of the Crime.
Oh, yes, I do look lovely, don't I? Drink? No.
Welcome to the Ace of Spades Hotel.
This is my first time staying in a hotel.
Oh, really?
Yes. Is this the reception room?
It is indeed. They were the finest rub elbows with the fancies.
Oh, I'm Paul Franco.
Hello. I am Pierre Francois. I'm your concierge and man about the hotel. I will tell about the building, where you need to go, what the finest things in all of Monte Carlo to do.
Wonderful. I'm an amateur photographer, and I'm really excited about all of this.
Oh, you will have so many subjects to take photographs of. The lighting is beautiful here in Monte Carlo.
Did you say you're a photographer? Why, I'm Veronica Smith, the famous actress from America.
Oh, sure, Veronica Smith. Just smile. I'm sorry, you don't have to step out of the frame.
Oh, she's a nobody.
What's your name?
I am Samantha Carlisle. I come from another American state called Georgia.
And nobody is a nobody at our Ace of Spades Hotel in beautiful Monte Carlo.
Carl! Carl Patterson! Hey, yeah, that's you, right? You're Carl Patterson, huh?
Keep your voice down.
No, I know you. You're one of my favorite mystery writers. You're so good.
I'm researching another book, so please keep your voice down. I don't want to sign any articles.
Oh my God, are you gonna write a book about this hotel?
I think I might. The working title right now is Casino Royale.
I don't think that's ever been done.
I'd love to see that made into a movie later.
There won't be a part for you. Maybe a couple of them at some point.
Well, if you want to have dinner later.
Oh, yes, of course. My apologies. I'll be having dinner with my friend.
Oh, hi there. Bob Schmeckel, Schmeckel Supplies. I provide all the light fixtures for the hotel.
I'm John Darby.
Mr. Darby.
Mr. Darby has done some consulting work for Scotland Yard this time. Mr. Darby, a rum punch for you.
Thank you.
Mr. Darby, I am Samantha Carlisle. As you might have noticed, I
Yes, I heard you tonight.
am recently single, and I just thought you might care to have dinner with me one night.
I would be delighted.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, I heard it. Your voice has been loud this entire trip.
Oh, it's called projecting, something a theater actress would know.
This is even more fun than I thought.
So, anybody want to go to the jacuzzi later?
Oh, we have the finest jacuzzi in all the Riviera here at the fabulous Ace of Spades Hotel in Monte Carlo.
Well, I brought my thick shorts, so let's get to it.
Sounds great.
It is, how you say, fueled by the finest natural artesian springs. It is a completely natural grotto underneath the hotel itself.
Well, that sounds romantic.
They say that the waters have healing properties and are a bit of an aphrodisiac.
The view on the veranda is outstanding.
Okay, yeah, but sexy jacuzzi.
It has said that the view from our veranda here at the fabulous Ace of Spades Hotel in beautiful Monte Carlo has inspired the finest murals in all of Europe and some of Asia.
I could sit here all day just enjoying the view.
By all means do, Mr. Darby. Whatever pleases you.
Thank you.
Darby, while you enjoy the view, I'm going to go get the poker tables up. Scusi. What?
What's wrong?
What is it?
I don't mean to cause panic, but
Feel.
I'm sorry to announce that
Are you out of lobster again?
no, we have
plenty of lobster.
Oh,
we
good.
have plenty of lobster.
Oh my God, don't say the jacuzzi's dry.
No, the jacuzzi is fine.
I cleaned it this morning.
The one of our premier guests, the heiress to the Ramboni fortune, Maria Ramboni. She was. Angelica found her in her room, dead.
What? Why are we even here?
Here, the fabulous Ace of Spades Hotel in beautiful Monte Carlo.
Mr. Patterson! Mr. Patterson, please!
Yes.
What are we supposed to do? You're the mystery writer.
The first thing I always do in all my books
is I find a detective.
We have one of those.
You don't need me anymore.
Mr. Darby, please. The reputation of my hotel is founded on the luxury, the esprit de vie of life and joy. If we got the police involved directly, it would ruin my hotel.
Pierre, I would be fine for me to.
Guys, there's a slight problem. If you look out at the veranda, it looks like a flash flood.
Oh no!
Yes, that happens here on the Riviera once a year.
Are you saying we're going to be trapped inside the hotel with a murderer?
In a jacuzzi!
And I found her. She's lying here. She done has a blue face.
Show me exactly how you entered the room.
Miss Angelica, cooperate however you can.
These investigations are. So, Angelica, you came in and went out again.
Yeah. Then there's a fair amount of creeping. I kicked her a little bit.
So you touched the body.
Yeah, but just on the butt.
We have a strict no touching the guest policy, living or dead.
And then what, Angelica? Please, Pierre.
Well, I just ran out to go find you. You. I need to let you know.
What did you touch in the room?
Oh, I did make myself a drink.
Drink.
While you're on duty, this is a going in your annual report.
So
No, my annual report.
Angelica, you walked into the room.
Yeah.
You kicked the body, and then you made it drink.
Yeah.
And then what?
I thought this will be the last drink I ever have, because someone's gonna kill me. Each and every one of us. That's what I thought, but I don't think that's true, right?
Oh, we are trapped in a hotel with a murderer, Mr. Darby.
This is true, Pierre. With the flash flood coming, it might be difficult to leave the hotel.
Yes. Angelica, stop drinking! I said stop, not continue!
She's obviously been drink.
I give up all hope. I'm giving you instructions.
Did you touch this scarf?
Mm-hmm.
And what about the shoes? She's wearing two shoes that don't match.
That's just easy.
She had her eccentricities, certainly, but I did not think they would extend to a footwear.
Interesting. The window is slightly open, but it goes out to the balcony. Second floor would be difficult to get to.
Yes, this is the premier suite. Only the very finest of guests have access to it.
And me. Why?
Well, the staff, of course, can come and go as they please.
And what about that book there?
Scarlet Letter.
Mr. Ramboldi was not the one for reading.
What do you know about her?
Oh, she would come here every summer. She, how you say, got away from it all. She was a fabulous heiress to a wealthy oil baron.
And yet she never tipped.
No, she
It's 4 o'clock now. You see the marks here underneath the scarf?
See.
How the coloration is changing. It's been less than 30 minutes since she's been killed.
Oh.
So it put the time of death at 3:30.
Like you at 3:40.
You missed the killer by only 10 minutes. You could have been killed. Angelica! No, on that one, you can have a drink. Actually, make me one.
Yeah, this is a most interesting case. I would be Delighted to help you.
Oh, Mr. Darby, you do me a big favor. You stay here, rest of your life for free, as long as you want.
There's no need for that, Pierre.
This could be your room, the finest. I mean, once we get the.
Yes.
Put a Scotch guard down on everything before you come back.
Pierre, I'd like this room sealed off. And please stop drinking and touching the things that are in the room and kicking the body.
No, put it back on the bar. Put it back on the bar. Put them up on the bar. Put them on the bar. Leave them. Don't drink from them. Leave them alone. No.
Oh, this is nice.
Wow.
Jacuzzi, am I right?
I love the awning, because you don't get hit by the flash flood. I really feel the Earth's core and all of the healing nutrients coming up through it, you know?
Whatever, you big weirdo.
Weirdo? I think you're the big weirdo.
You're right about that. Single man from St. Paul, Minnesota, Monte Carlo.
What are you doing here?
I'm sitting right here waiting for the ladies to join me.
Coming out to the jacuzzi, huh?
Well, I extended handwritten invitations to every woman in the hotel.
Give you any responses yet?
Oh, you wait and see, big guy.
Okay.
Hello, gentlemen.
So you got the first one, huh? Hi, Mr. Darby.
Yeah. Mr. Darby, come on in.
Plenty of room in the mineral jacuzzi.
It's Paul and Bob, right?
Yeah.
That's right, Bob Schmeckel.
Paul Franco.
Mind if I sit a moment?
You don't want to get in?
There's only one rule for talking at the jacuzzi. You gotta get in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, come on, Ed. Come on.
No.
All right, you're missing out.
Might I ask you a few questions? You know, investigations like this are often inconvenient.
All right, I got nothing to hide.
All right. Mr. Schmeckel, how was it that you knew the victim?
Oh, well, I met her yesterday at the hotel bar. We sat there for a few minutes, shared a few pleasantries, a little bit of flirtation, if I do say so myself. And we had plans to have breakfast today, but she didn't show us.
And what is your business, Mr. Schmeckel?
Oh, and yes, I make light fixtures. Not light bulbs, fixtures. Not wiring, but the fixtures. The little metal things at the end, I make those. You'd be a very rich man, you know.
Now, is it true that your company was funded by the victim?
Yes. Technically, we had some trouble last year, and she came in with a bit of an angel investment to save us.
Uh-huh. So when you say you met her yesterday, that's not quite true, is it, Mr. Schmeckel?
You're lying.
And
Paul is very observant.
yeah, well, okay, yeah, I guess I met her before, but
What is it you're hiding, Mr. Schmeckel?
Why don't you get in the jacuzzi? Find out, big guy.
Very interesting case. Mr. Schmeckel, when was the last time you spoke to the victim?
Like I said, last night in the hotel bar.
Tell me exactly what you said.
All right. So I walk in. I'm new to Monte Carlo, so I'm looking to meet a nice lady. My wife had just cheated on me, and I dumped her, and I came straight here. And as soon as I saw her, well, look, she saved my business. So I walked right up and I said, Miss Grimbaldi.
Excuse me? That's not my name. Who are you? My name is Ramboni. I don't recognize you at all.
How about this?
Oh.
Bob Schmeckel.
Yes, Mr. Schmeckel.
Yeah, you gave me some money last year. Saved
I
my...
did, and you lost every last dime.
Well,
What
yeah.
makes you think that I'd be happy to see you, Mr. Schmeckel?
Well, I'm single now.
Oh, lovely. You are a gift to the world. Ladies, gather round. Bob Schmeckel is a single man with not a dime to his name.
So she made fun of you.
Yeah. She's being a real big meanie. And you know what? She didn't know anything, because I still have some money, and I'm going to use it all on this trip.
Oh, I bet you're here to ask me for more money, aren't you, Bob Schmeck?
I wouldn't ask you for more money if I needed more money.
Oh, you wouldn't. You'd rather starve. You'd rather let your fixtures go under.
Hey, lady, how do you think lights get held up by fixtures?
No, by women like me.
That sounds heavy.
And they get knocked down by men like you.
So you can see, Detective, she was being a real big meanie. If there's one thing I can't abide, it's meanies.
So, Mr. Smeckle, now that Miss Ramboni is dead, what happens to your loan?
Well, I suppose I don't know.
One more question. Where were you today at 3:30?
Let's see. Oh, I was playing shuffleboard on the roof.
Mr. Patterson, I have a few towels for you, and I also have a copy of one of your books. And
Thank
I
you.
also have a pen, and I was wondering if you wanted to sign the inside cover to Angelica with love, Carl Patterson, forever and always.
Put those on the chair over there, and then I'll give you the book. And how much longer is next door going to be closed off? I'd like to move from this room to the next room once they get the dead body out of it. Take the book, or I'm throwing it out the window.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Might I have a moment of your time?
Come on in, Darby.
Darby's told us not anyone in the room with the dead body. I'm still scrubbing the blood. It's hard. Get it out.
Oh, might I?
Please, by all means, I was just going to have a cigarette next to the open window.
Oh,
You want one? Sure, here. Please, have a seat. Feel free to knock that stuff off the chair.
interested in your right hand with the cigarette lighter, but earlier when I saw you writing, you wrote with your left hand.
I'm ambidextrous. I play poker with my feet and I talk with my mouth.
Very interesting job.
Tell me, Darby, how long till you solve this murder?
Oh, you never know with a murder. Sometimes it's days, sometimes it's a week.
Well, I remember when I was writing my third book, St. Charles Vincent Death Drop. You solved that case inside of a week.
Yeah.
I don't be here for a week.
Yeah. Carl, I must say I do have a few questions for you.
Really? Surely you must know I'm innocent.
Well,
We're friends.
everyone is suspect in a murder investigation.
Ah, yes, I see. I'll put that in my next book.
Carl, how was it you knew Miss Ramboni?
She's my muse. You see, in every one of my books that I've written, she has inspired.
Really?
She goes across the ocean on a steamliner, I go with her, and I write a book about murder on the high seas. When she took the train through the Ural Mountains last year, I went with her. That's how I got steam trained to death. New York Times bestseller. #1 for 2 straight weeks.
And what about your last book? What was it called?
My last book was a failure.
And wasn't the hero a man?
Yes. Yes, I
So the last book was not based on Miss Ramboni. Is that correct?
Yes, it was based on her late husband, Mr. Ramboni.
And why not on Mrs. Ramboni?
Artist needs to change things from time to time. A painter doesn't always use the same type of canvas, and the sculptor doesn't use always the same type of clay.
It
It's funny that when you changed, then the book was totally a failure. So only the books where she's been the heroine have been successful.
Yes. Very astute.
When was the last time you saw Miss Rimbodi alive?
Had to have been yesterday. 3:15 p.m. We were both returning to our rooms.
Don't be so cold. Don't walk away from me.
Well, my door's right here, and yours is right over there. So.
But
That's
I'll just go over here to my door, open it up, and go inside alone.
I'll be going in my door alone as well.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll go to do it.
I'm going to wait for you to do it. Maybe if we both open the door and go in at the same time.
Okay, fine. No,
Being in this hallway with you is
I haven't seen you in...
since the funeral.
What funeral was that, Carl?
It was a funeral for her husband.
Oh.
It was on Waikiki Beach.
It was a sad day, but it was a beautiful day. Waikiki.
Black lay around your neck. Accentuated your eyes. And the tears from those eyes made your lips even poutier.
I saw a tear in your eye, too.
I was only because I couldn't hold your hand.
Oh, I thought you were crying for me.
Perhaps there was a tear or two in your name. But I must leave you. I must go and change.
But you just got here.
I know.
And my room the door's open.
Yes, but I have a 3:25 poker appointment.
And I was planning on playing craps at 4. Maybe I'll see you there.
I hope so.
Oh, me too.
Here at this hotel and casino, perhaps both of our lucks will change.
Now, here, I know this is weird, but I'm trying to do an expose on life and death, and I just really want to see the body. Oh,
Don't mind me.
I'm afraid we've removed the body from the scene, and we're keeping the scene itself cordoned off for evidence. How you say forensica. Evidence.
okay. Well,
And,
Why is it you want to see the body? Mr. Franco, is it?
yes, yeah, I'm trying to put together my first museum show.
Museum show of bodies?
No, photography. I'm a photographer.
Photography.
So you want to take pictures of the dead body?
I didn't mean to be insensitive. I think there's something beautiful in everything. Okay? That's all I meant.
Bella.
Mr. Franco, how was it you knew Miss Franco?
Well, she had arranged for me to take her photos. That's why I came to this hotel.
Should I stand here behind the chair?
Stand in front, actually.
I've never done anything like this before. Had my portrait taken.
Don't worry, you are beautiful, and we are going to take beautiful photos of you.
Well, I haven't felt beautiful in a very long time.
Why's that?
Well,
I like when my subjects talk to me. So tell me.
so I should look at you then.
Yeah, I like that too. So,
Awfully queer there. Strange, I mean.
I haven't been called that since high school. You hired me to take your photos.
I know.
Okay?
I feel like someone should, document me.
I know, I've been doing it for a while. I'm not gonna stop, okay? The funeral, I have the photos for it whenever you're ready
What?
to see them. The wedding?
What do you mean?
Maria, you've been having me at every life event you've been having since I can remember them.
You're right.
It's just a new one.
I just never see your eyes. I mean, I'm never looking at you when you're taking my pictures. I guess I just never noticed.
Here I am.
Don't look at me like that.
Okay, out of the woodwork. These are gonna be great, okay? I'll develop them as soon as possible and send them off to you.
So you said you were taking photos at the funeral?
Yeah, I have them. I can send them to you.
All of them.
Okay.
You need to send all of them to me. Today. No.
Okay.
I mean today. Look at me in my eyes.
Yeah.
And why do you think she was so urgent about getting the photographs from you today?
I don't know.
No reason at all, Mr. Franco? And so you took photos of many of her life events, and is that why you want to take a picture of her death?
I feel like it would complete the set. Thank you, Pierre.
Did you worship her, Mr. Franco?
No.
Were you in love with her?
No. She was an awful person. I just enjoyed appreciating her behind a lens as opposed to face to face. Is that all, Detective?
No. Mr. Franco, if I was to ask you why you would like to see her dead, what would you say?
When you take someone's picture, you learn a lot about them. And you learn a lot of awful things. I knew exactly who she was, and she was a person that deserved to die. A very gruesome death. I would never do it, but I'm glad she's dead.
Very interesting. I appreciate your help.
Sorry, ladies, I'm cleaning the jacuzzi. It's not jacuzziable.
Well, I received a letter beckoning my presence at a jacuzzi.
Well, I received a letter beckoning my presence at a jacuzzi.
Well, was it handwritten on stationery with little doves?
Yes, and in fact somebody spritzed it a little bit of cologne on it.
Oh, was the cologne Armando?
Yes.
Huh.
Huh.
The cologne of Monte Carlo. Is that the gift shop?
Well, I'm glad it's broken. Well, I wouldn't want to share it with you.
It's not broken, it's dirty.
No. When my things get dirty, I just throw them out. They might as well be broken.
This is huge.
Of course you do. See, you're from New York City, and, well, if you had the manners of a real Georgia woman, then you would know, well, just bless your little heart.
Oh.
Mr. Donoby, you haven't forgotten our dinner date, have you?
No, of course not. You know, I might be preoccupied solving the crime.
Oh, goodness gracious, this little old investigation getting the best of you?
No, but it does give me a chance to speak to both of you about it.
At the same time, I don't think she'll share her time.
I do have a very busy schedule.
Of course.
Well, perhaps I should speak to you later then.
Allow me. Come to my room tonight.
Oh, go.
So, Samantha, where were you today around 3:30?
Oh. Well, I was just catching up on my literature. I was reading a book called The Scarlet Letter. I don't know if you've heard it.
Surprisingly, I saw a copy today.
Oh.
In the victim's room.
Oh, no. It's not the same book. Mine is, The Scarlet Letter. It's family heirloom. It's been passed down for generations.
And where were you reading today?
Well, I was The hotel gym. You know, just because a woman's on vacation at the Monte Carlo doesn't mean she can't get fit. I'm recently divorced, if I forgot to mention it.
Yeah, you've mentioned it several times.
Oh, good. I just want to make it clear.
Yes. So, Samantha, how was it you knew Miss Ramboni?
Oh, Miss Ramboni. See, we're both socialites. She was a little bit more uppity than I am. She was as classy as a Southern lady, if you know what I mean. But her husband, bless his little heart, he is dead 6 feet under. He was an oil tycoon, and my husband's an oil tycoon. Are you Catholic? Is that why you keep doing that? Yeah. Well, we're Baptists where I come from, and.
So you were saying how you knew Miss Ramboni?
Yes, yes. We are a part of a lot of clubs together. The Botanical Club, the Gin and Tonic Club, the Botanical and Gin and Tonic Club, the Kentucky Derby Club, but we have our own version in Georgia called the Georgia Horse Race. Just as fancy, but we wear petticoats instead of pants.
Samantha, tell me about the scarves. You're wearing a Hermes scarf. It's the same type of scarf that
Yes.
Miss Ramboni was strangled with.
Of course, the red Hermes scarf, Hermes. You have to be on the waiting list for quite a long while. And, well, I received mine first, and that's the first thing I beat her at. I don't know. I just traveled in England, and my eyes are getting all messed up. It happens to me too.
So, the scarf that was wrapped around Miss Ramboni's neck was yours? Or not?
Well, this is my blue Hermes scarf.
And the red scarf that was wrapped around her neck?
I didn't realize there was one wrapped around her neck.
Ah, let me explain. There was a red scarf wrapped around her neck.
Well, that's a pickle in a jar. You know, I bet you're wondering if I would have wanted to hurt her, and the answer is, if she was like a mosquito, sucking my blood on an August summer night, I would just swat at her to get her to stop, but I wouldn't want her dead.
And when was the last time you saw Miss Ramboni alive?
Brunch. We were having
Brunch today on Saturday?
Yes.
So earlier today, before she was killed?
Yes, much earlier. much earlier at 10:45.
And what did you discuss?
Potatoes.
Tell me exactly.
Oh, what a brilliant idea that you have. Oh, no, thank you. Just gonna be the life of the party, aren't you? I'm always the life of the party, darling. Now, if you stick with me, I'll raise you up out of the humble beginnings that you come from. All right, no one knows that story there, Maria. We don't need to go spilling my beans to everyone. Well, if you don't keep your act together, they'll know you're not a debutante. Not a debutante, huh? The Hermes scarf can't hide. Hermes! Hermes. 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 Like a mayonnaise. You are adorable, Samantha. Now, potato. It's all the same to me. Maria, it's the annual Potato Salad Festival, and I don't think you should take it that lightly. I don't take anything lightly. If my name is going to be on it, it's going to be the best goddamn potato festival this world has ever seen. Well, it's my money fronting it. Does anybody know that you don't have as much as your riches as they think you do? Shh. Oh, am I being too loud? Is that my Arkansas roots coming out? Look. I'll rip that scarf right off your head and strangle you with it. I will. Don't you dare tell anyone. Wish you tried. Oh, you do you? You wish I'd strangle you. And that's, you know, when we decided that I would run the Potato Salad Festival. It was a very cordial event. I went back to my bacon and my hash browns and...
So how interesting that she said she would strangle you with a scarf, but she ended up strangling tangled with a scarf. And you never did. And you never did quite clear up that bit about whether the red scarf was yours. Because don't those Hermes scarves
Come in
set?
pairs?
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna go check my luggage. I have a tendency to just leave it outside my hotel room. I'm
And
sorry.
one more question.
No, just
Tell me, you like crackers?
saltine.
Very interesting.
Maria, you can't cut me from this movie. I'll do whatever I want to. I have a contract. Contracts? Huh. What are you doing? Maria!
What contract are you talking about? Who would believe you? A little nothing. Something that I built up. I paid for you. I made you. And you owe me.
I made it here on talent and drive, and you can never take that away from me.
You haven't been
She
doing
was
well.
trying to take that away from you, wasn't she?
She said I was too old to play her part in the movie. 39, and I'm too old.
Oh, they want to see someone young and beautiful. My story? You can't possibly tell my story. You're... Look at you. You'd make a better Hester Prynne.
So now that she's dead, the part will go to you?
I have the last remaining copy of the contract in my luggage.
And what's your plans, Miss Smith?
I'm going to make the movie. We'll find out whoever murdered her, and I will enjoy every second of playing her dead, lifeless body.
You'll only make this movie over my dead body. Dead.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, it's really coming down.
How's the book coming, Carl?
I've hit a roadblock.
I was hoping you might want to take my portrait. That's not amusing there.
Oh, I thought you were trying to tell a joke.
I do have a joke. Knock it off.
Oh, who's there?
Your ugly face.
Prepare the cocktails for everybody. Everybody's favorites to help fasten the storm away. Compliments of the Ace of Spades hotel. Beautiful, beautiful Monte Carlo, where murder is very rare.
How's your day going, Bob?
You know what? It was going great until I had a little bit of an accent in jacuzzi. Yeah, they've been cleaning that all afternoon. But tonight, ladies, the invitations are coming again.
Bob, I must say, while you were in the jacuzzi, that Pierre let me into your room. And I found these. The shoes that matched the two the victim was wearing.
Excuse me.